Hello and welcome to Forfeit Fantsay Draft. My name is Joe Street.
And I'm Rebecca Bellavia.
And we are going to be here for the next, I'm going to say 20 to 30 minutes talking about all things football. So we've got one
kombucha.
Beer, if you'd like
We
a
should
beer.
be showing the brands.
It's alright.
Don't show the brands.
It's okay. Or you've got a margarita.
I'll go for
or
the
water.
margarita.
Yeah,
It matches my outfit.
it really does, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's on the money. There we go. In that case, does that mean I have to have that? Because it's kind of...
Yes! Although that's non-alcoholic. What does Evan do? Hold on, you ready? Slozenger. Is it slozenger? What does he say? What does he say? Slauncher. Slauncher. There we go. Slauncher. For you, Evan.
So, Liverpool won the league this week. There is a shopping centre in the middle of Liverpool called Liverpool One. Now, Everton bought a unit in there, opened up their club shop, and called it Everton 2. So the address is...
Everton 2, Liverpool 1.
Excellent, there we go.
That's very good.
Isn't it?
That is good.
Yeah. But anyway, there's this
Banter.
big banter, big rivalry. So what I found out someone did this week as well, bearing in mind Liverpool were going to win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Some guy from Liverpool went out and bought blue flares, took the wrappers
jeans?
off. No, not jeans.
Okay. Flares.
No, the things that explode and go like.
Oh,
funny
yeah.
colours, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Bought these flares.
Yeah.
Took the blue wrappers off, put red wrappers on them, and obviously sold them to a bunch of unsuspecting people in Liverpool. So obviously they were at Anfield celebrating, setting off all these flares, and then there were a load of blue everywhere.
That's excellent. Actually, I love that.
So we enjoyed that. That was a nice little story. Right.
Excellent.
Let's talk about the game week, shall we? In terms of what else has happened. Newcastle beat Ipswich 3-0. Southampton lost to Fulham 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately.
Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-0 to Leicester City. Boo-hoo, Leicester.
So you're from Leicester.
And
there's not going to be any Premier League
Leicester.
football in your city anymore after this.
Oh, so they've been demoted.
They've been relegated.
Relegated.
Yeah. Same thing. Demoted is fine. Don't let me correct you.
It was a shining moment.
It was.
It's
You won
gone.
the Premier League though.
Yeah, but what was that? Why was that?
I don't really know.
Andrea Bocelli sung when they won.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Is he from?
No, he's Italian. But I think he was friends with the manager or something.
Oh, okay.
My mum and Nan went.
That
the only
sounds
time they
about
went
right.
to a Premier League match or a
Really?
match. They went and stood outside and
Oh, that's nice.
got to hear
Yeah.
because Andrea Bocelli was there. Nothing to do with football, just because
Okay.
Andrea Bocelli was there.
I think it was Claudio Ranieri.
Yes, that's the one. My nana, did she like it? My nana, right, is a massive football fan, right, and hates any woman talking about football as well. So she's gonna hate this.
Yeah.
She does, but she loves to follow the football. They went to Leicester and stood outside King Power Stadium.
There we go.
Thank you. And yeah, went and just sang along with Andrea Bocelli. Nothing to do with football.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Right, shall we get on with the rest of the show?
Sure.
Item number 3, best football boots of all time. And I was obviously going to talk about this with Evan, because he's played a bit of football.
Sorry, I'm not Evan.
Don't feel like you're very familiar with football boots.
No.
No? Have you got any?
No.
We'll have to get you some. You get into football? Do you want to
If I play a character for football, yes.
Okay, do you want to try and head the ball?
Yeah, but just careful because your computer's right next to your laptop.
That's
there.
fine. I trust you.
I don't.
Are you ready?
Okay.
There we go. Brilliant. You're a footballer.
Puma,
Okay.
Adidas, Nike.
There we go. Best football boots of all time. In that order, Puma, Adidas, Nike. We're going to do a couple of little quizzes, which you are going to guess at. I'm going to keep asking you to not look at that.
Oh, sorry, I don't know. It just feels. It's like a TV screen, isn't it? It's like you just can't not look at it.
You know what,
It's
I'm
like a
going
place
put
to
the
look.
Football here,
Right, okay, I'm not
slightly
looking.
in the way.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Promise.
So we're going to do a few quizzes. I appreciate, you're not necessarily the most knowledgeable about football yet,
Yeah.
but hopefully the things that we're going to do here are going to be relatively, doable. Okay.
Okay.
So, according to science, last year they did an announcement of the best looking Premier League footballers. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you photos of 10 footballers, and you have to tell me where on that list they placed. Okay?
You're going to show me the photos?
I'm going to show you the photos.
Right.
You're going to look at them.
All right.
I think the science behind it is about them having sort of symmetrical faces, just to give you a bit of an insight.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I want you to guess which person finished in which place, okay?
Okay.
First up, we've got Aaron Hickey. Now, Aaron Hickey, completely blind, you haven't seen any of the others yet. I want you to guess where in the top 10 you think Aaron Hickey is. I appreciate it's going to be
6.
6? Okay, let me just have a little consult with my my little notebook. So he's the 10th best looking player on this list.
He's the last?
Aaron Hickey is 10th on that list. Do we think Gabriel Martinelli is higher or lower than Aaron Hickey?
Higher. What I'm saying is
Gabriel
3.
Martinelli? You think Gabriel Martinelli is the 3rd best looking player in the Premier League, according to science?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Science.
I'm going to tell you that Gabriel Martinelli is the 3rd best looking player in the Premier League, according to science.
Yes! Okay.
There we go. So well done. Right. Next up, we have Issa Diop.
Now, we're going with symmetrical here, right? Because that's what you said. Science.
We're going with symmetrical.
Because he's very symmetrical. He's quite good.
You can choose the science bit and try and get it
Do you
right,
know
or
what?
you
We
can
like
actually
him
go with
because
the.
he is number 88, angel number, so we're
He's actually number 31.
why did you say 88 then?
Because that's the brand that sponsor them.
Well, that's just the angel numbers believing in him. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do we think about Issa Diop?
I would
Higher
say,
or lower than Gabriel Martinelli?
based off you, because you said science and the symmetry, I would say higher.
Higher than. So he has to come either first or second?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Second.
Second? Issa Diop is first in our list.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
Joachim Andersen.
He's not symmetrical.
But is he good looking? Is the question.
Well, yeah, but that's not what science is going to say, is it? 7.
7. Joachim Andersen is 4th on our list. 4th on our list. So a very, very good looking bloke, according to science.
Science?
I mean, maybe he's kind of like squinting in that a little bit.
I don't think he's unattractive at all. I just think you just said because about the symmetry. His beard's not symmetrical.
Joachim Andersen, 4th on our list. Right. Next up, Marcos Senesi. Do we think he's more or less attractive than Joachim Andersen?
I think he's more attractive.
Yeah.
Because personally, he's got a lovely smile, his dark features. My type of guy.
So you think Marcos Senesi is more attractive than Joachim Andersen?
Yeah.
You're correct. He is the 2nd most attractive player on our list.
What team does he play for?
Bournemouth. Which is where you also used to live.
I used to live opposite the Bournemouth station.
Maybe you know him, maybe that's why.
Station? Stadium. I lived opposite the stadium.
Ah.
The Bournemouth stadium.
Which is called?
Bournemouth FC.
Do you know the name of the stadium? I think you do. Vitality. It's a Vitality.
Oh yes, of course, because that's right. They've got the whole big building there. That is the Vitality building.
Martin Ødegaard.
Now he is attractive.
I can make it bigger if you want to see more of his face.
Let's go 5th.
5th,
Yeah.
Martin Ødegaard. So less attractive than Marcos Senesi. Martin Ødegaard, according to science, is 6th. So it's close, pretty close. Next up, Matthias Jensen of Brentford. Do we think he's more or less attractive than Martin Ødegaard, who was in 6th? A lot of these are sort of Scandinavian, aren't they?
Yeah. He is. I think he's quite symmetrical, actually. Yeah, let's go. What do we have left? 5th?
I think 5th is left, if you want to go for that.
Yeah.
Is incorrect. Matthias Jensen is actually 9th. Milos Kerkez, more or less attractive than Matthias Jensen.
More attractive.
More attractive?
Yeah.
Yep. Do we, positions wise, what do you think?
Well, I think we only have 5th left.
Okay. Incorrect. He is more attractive, but he is 8th. Next up,
Yeah.
we have Morgan Gibbs White. Do we think he's the 5th most attractive player in the Premier League according to science, or do we think he's the 7th?
5th.
5th?
Mm-hmm.
I can confirm Morgan Gibbs White is 7th.
Shocking.
Which leaves us with Vitaly Mykolenko in at 5th.
What? I don't like calling people out. Like, you know, everyone's attractive in their own ways, you know?
But is he the 5th most attractive player in the Premier League?
I don't like this game.
Next up, we are going to go through some jokes. I'm going to give you the setup for a few jokes. I'm not going to say how many. We'll see. And you're going to have to try and give me the punchline. Okay?
Okay.
Do you think you can have a go at that?
Yeah, sure.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Why can't you trust an atom?
Why can't you trust an atom? Because it's particle?
No, it's because they make up literally everything.
Trust is the main word there that I missed. Okay, yeah.
What do you call a hippie's wife? You can get this. You can get this. I believe in you. Yeah.
What do you call a hippie's wife? I don't know.
Mrs. Hippie. Like Mississippi.
I don't know if I could do more, please.
Did you hear about the shepherd who drove his sheep through town?
No, I didn't. Did you hear about the shepherd that drove his sheep through town? Drove them through town.
He was given a ticket for making a U-turn.
I think that's my favourite one. I
There you
like
go.
that. Next up.
How does the man in the moon get his hair cut?
I'm so bad at these. I feel like it's got something to do with him being bald. Something to do with wax crescent.
No.
Or, no, okay.
I'm going to start giving you clues now.
Oh
'cause
yeah, clues would be great, thanks.
What do you use to give a guy a haircut?
A razor. No, a hair clipper. Clipper. A hair trimmer. Hair trimmer.
Just go back a bit. Rewind a little
Clipper. Clippers. Hair clippers. Hair scissors. Trims.
bit. Why are you not finishing the words that are coming out of your mouth?
He what? He clips. He clips. He clips. He clips. He clips. That's good. That's good.
So how does a man in the moon get his haircut?
He has an eclipse. Oh,
He clips it. I'll
he
give you that.
clips it. He clips it.
I'll give you that.
That's a good. That's a great one. Now that I'm going to be telling to people. That's really good.
Okay.
He clips it. Yeah.
Why aren't dogs good dancers?
Because something about 2 feet. They've got two. Something like they've got 2 left feet. They've got. They say it.
They've got 2 left feet.
Have they?
Yeah.
Have they?
Yeah.
They have 4. They have 4 legs. They have 4. They have 4 legs. 2 left feet. Oh, they do have 2 left feet. They have 2 left feet. They have 2 left feet.
Did you hear about the vet who prescribes birth control pills for dogs? No peeking.
I'm not looking. I'm looking into the distance. Did you hear about the vet who prescribes birth control pills for dogs?
What's a lot of little puppies called?
Cuteness?
That is in like a lot of puppies are all born together. What's it called? There's a dog just come in, just give a birth
Yeah.
to a load of baby puppies.
A litter. No, that's cats, isn't it? Can you have a litter
Or
of dogs?
you
as well?
can have a litter
Okay.
of dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So bearing in mind that's the case,
A litter. What was
did
the
you
question?
hear about the vet who prescribes birth control pills to dogs? It's not for litter, it's part of an anti-litter campaign, that's it. And that was the joke setup quiz of the week.
We're both actors, and we met just under a year ago on a job. But obviously, being in the industry, it's not that big of an industry, even though there's lots of people in it. You're always crossing over, and we realised there was actually many a time that we probably crossed paths and didn't know about it as well. Like probably about 3 times we were in the same room, facility, environment, and didn't know, which is quite an amazing thing. But one specific time was actually when we both went for a car commercial, wasn't it? And it was a footballer, and so they were looking for 2 people to play his mum and dad that looked like his mum and dad, and obviously it's an American footballer as well. And I got called in to be the mother, and Joe got called in to be the father. But funnily enough, again, because obviously there's loads of people that go for it, we didn't see each other in the casting, we didn't get partnered together, and neither of us ended up getting it either.
We didn't, unfortunately, but the footballer whose parents we were going to be was
Pulisic.
none other than Kristen Pulisic. There we are.
Which is wild, and we only actually found that, we only realised that 2 weeks ago.
We
didn't
only realised that 2 weeks ago because one of our other friends shot a commercial with him back then. Are you aware of a feature that we have called the grid?
Vaguely.
Yeah? Would you like me to talk you through it?
Sure.
I'm going to give you 3 either football clubs or competitions
Okay.
within football. And along the top, you're going to have 3 ones.
Oh yeah?
Along the
I'm not really
side,
top,
you're going to
okay.
have 3 ones. And you actually have to give me a footballer that has either played for the 2 teams that I mentioned,
Okay.
or has played for the team that I mentioned and won the competition that I mentioned. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to have England, Premier League, and FA Cup. And then down the side, we've got Man United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Can you name a player that has played for England and Manchester United?
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney is correct. Can you name a player that's played for Chelsea and won the Premier League? Have a little think. Have a little moment.
That's won the Premier League.
Yeah. I mean, Chelsea have won the Premier League a few times, so...
Oh, that's fine then. Okay, so just a Chelsea player.
Chelsea player that's won the Premier League.
Didier Drogba? Is that right?
Didier
That's
Drogba,
right, isn't it?
Didier Drogba is correct. Yeah.
Thank you.
A Liverpool player that's won the FA Cup. Again, Liverpool have won the FA Cup a few times, so...
Liverpool that won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Who plays for Liverpool? These are probably like footballers that don't play anymore.
We've
though.
mentioned one in the show earlier.
Salah. Mo Salah. Salah?
Mo Salah?
Am I saying it
Mo
right?
Salah is correct. Mo Salah has won the FA Cup and played for Liverpool.
I don't know where this knowledge gets kept, you know.
Can you give me someone who's played for Manchester United and won the Premier League?
David Beckham.
David Beckham has won the Premier League with Man United. A Chelsea player
Yeah.
that's played for England.
A Chelsea player that's played for England.
Do you know many Chelsea players at all?
Do I know many football players is more of the question, because no, like you've basically got them all there.
The fact you got Didier Drogba there is great, and I like that.
You can thank my cousins for that.
Salah's in there. Dave Beckham, Wayne Rooney.
You're impressed with that,
I was
weren't
impressed
you?
with that. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chelsea and England.
Is there any here?
No, I mean there are, but not.
God, do you know them by heart? What's on
That was a
on the back
7.
of
Used to
each
have
one?
Street on the back, and I took it off. That's got Jackson. It's at 15. That's empty. That's empty. Yeah.
Oh.
And Pulisic 22. Angel numbers,
Angel numbers.
which I'm learning about at the moment.
Yes. On the next episode, you'll learn about star signs and angel numbers.
Star signs and what? Right, Chelsea and England. Come on.
Can I have a clue? Is there a clue?
Yes.
Lampard. That's not. It's like spirits.
It's.
Just,
I've said. She's asked for a clue. I've said yes, and you've got it.
It's honestly,
That's-
it's called manifestation.
So you've got 4 more spaces. Can you name a Liverpool player that's played for England?
What's that other one called that everyone used to know? What was his name? I can see him. I can actually see him. I know what he looks like.
Do you want to describe him?
He's like, just brown hair.
We'll hold off on that one. We'll go on to the next one and then we maybe come back to it, okay?
Yeah, good idea.
Right. Someone that's played for Man United and won the FA Cup.
Oh, this is like.
Do you want a clue?
Yes.
Name the most famous footballer in the entire world.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Correct. Can you name a Chelsea player that's won the FA Cup?
Can I name a Chelsea player is more of a question.
Again, I think most Chelsea players have won the FA Cup, to be fair, so just...
But you're assuming that I know many Chelsea players. I don't. Lampard.
Drogba, I mean, they're pretty big.
Lampard. They come with another one and I know the another one and I can't think of his name. It's going to really annoy me when you say it.
Just be conscious, you are my actual girlfriend. She's my real life girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she knows 2 Chelsea players.
Yeah, but in relationships, you don't have to.
How many star signs do I know? How many human design
I can give you
types do I
football
know?
teams. I can give you football teams,
Yeah.
not players.
Alright.
What human design is Sandra Bullock?
I don't
exactly.
know.
Exactly. I know.
That's a difficult
Exactly.
question.
Yeah, it's just the same question you're asking me.
She's a projector.
Nope.
Manifesting generator.
Nope.
Manifestor.
No.
Generator.
No.
Reflector.
Yeah.
I knew she was a reflector. I said reflector.
My nana's going to be so disappointed in me.
You can do it.
My nana
You
would
can do it.
ace this, by the way. Martin.
Keep going.
Michael.
Liverpool player that's played for England.
What his last name? W. Michael. Yeah, it is Michael, isn't
Do you want to
it?
look at the word Michael there? and see the name?
Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
But yes, it helps.
That's what I was thinking.
Visually. There you go.
Michael
There you
Owen.
go.
Cheese and onion crisps. Didn't he do the cheese and onion crisps?
Maybe.
Well, for Walkers.
Cheese and Owen. Yeah. Because they had the salt and lineker. That makes sense.
There
There
you
we
go.
are. Right. All about
Just
food.
an
All about food.
insight into my brain.
Anyway, Chelsea FA Cup. Come on.
God. Chelsea FA Cup.
When Lampard was vice captain, this bloke was captain. He was also England captain.
England captain.
Yeah. Christmas, what'd you get in your stocking?
Oranges. Presents.
Of the what variety?
Satsumas.
Of the what variety? No, go back.
What?
What'd you get in your stocking Christmas?
Colin. Ah! Sorry. Ashley Cole.
I mean, fine. That
Yeah.
works, but again, that's not
Who
what I was
are you
going
going for?
That's really funny.
Fine,
I was
who did
going
you go
for
for?
Terry's chocolate orange from John Terry.
That's so funny how we got there.
Cole is great. That's so much better. Premier League, Liverpool. The river in Nottingham.
Trent. Is that right? Trent.
What's Trent's surname?
Trent. Sounds like
Hey!
Trent.
One of the Skarsgård sons.
I actually can't remember their names.
Are you
This
conceding
didn't
defeat?
help. Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, we'll leave it at that. Congratulations. You got 8 out of 9 on this week's quiz. You could have had Virgil van Dijk,
Mm-hmm.
Alisson.
Alderson.
Could have had Alisson.
That's a football player.
Could have had Andy
Sounds
Robertson.
like a receptionist.
Well, you could have had.
Hi, my name's Alison. How can I help?
We have to now do forfeits because that's the biggest part of this show. Can you pick 3 numbers, please? Between
3.
1 and 10.
Oh, 3,
Yeah.
6,
3, 6.
5.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Do park run in a bikini. Number 5. Hire a karaoke booth and sing the same song on repeat for an hour.
No.
Or number 6. Bake a cake and smush it into your face.
6.
That'll do. We'll see you later. Thank you very much for coming. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Bye.